Morning, sir. My name is Souvik, 20 PC 2101, and today I'm presenting my digital assignment theory part. And today I'll be talking about the topic called how to make forms using just HTML. And so let us start. So here I have a basic code for HTML, and now we are going to just add on to it, and let's see how much we can add on in 10 minutes. So in the body, uh, come to the body here. After using the HTML tag, head tag, and title tag for the thing, so we do not use head and here, we use it here. Yes. With the body tag, we are going to use first. We are going to give the heading of a the heading of our thing is forms. So there it goes, and then we are going to use line. And now we are going to use a form. This form we are going to use with a form tag. Form tag is used to make forms and it's very useful. And form first for we are going to make a table so it will be easier for us to navigate. So here I just entered the row and now I just entered the column. So first thing we are going to enter in the login page or any kind of form. Like basically I'm going to show here a login like login page or any type of form. First, like we enter something, we asked our user to enter username, for example. Next one, again we make a we use an input tag again here to take the input. Here the input type will be text as we are taking a username. Let us give a size of around let's say 20. Yeah, set it. Yeah, how it goes. So I guess we have made a thing here and we close the column. So let's save and let's see how the form looks right now. I've saved. Yeah, form looks quite neat because we have not added any CSS to it. We'll be adding it later on. So here the form, we have a heading, it shows form. And the first thing we have added here is enter username. And we have added text, so we can add as many text as we want. So let's go to the another part. Same thing we are gonna do again. We are gonna make another row, and the row we are gonna make another column. We are gonna ask to enter password, for example. Password. So there it goes. And we are gonna make another. Here the input type here we will use is not text, but as we are doing it for a password, we will use password. Then the size we can set it to 20, so it looks uniform. Close it. Close that tr tag also. Closed it too many times, I guess. Save and yeah, we go. As you can see, two of us are already made here. So now we move on. Like, what if we want to add one more thing? So we are going to add one more thing to this, which can be, let's say, an email ID. Let's add an email ID for that. We again make a row. So we ask enter Here we again make an input statement, but the type here would be not password, not text, but an email, which is set default. So you can add a size, obviously add a size. And I think it was to make it look uniform. Yeah, it's done. So here I have going to save it, and now if I refresh it, you're going to see that we have made three things: enter username, enter a password. So if you enter a password, as you've used password here, type, what is going to show is it's going to show dots here, like how passwords should not be shown to anyone. It should be directly like hidden. So either there should be stars or blank or dots. So when we apply types called password, it generally does not show any numbers. But in the text, we see what we type. So if I type my name, type solid, it will show. If I type any kind of a password, and for email ID also, for email ID, I'm going to show it when I'm going to make the submit button. So email ID also, you cannot just type anything, because it won't accept. Now it's accepting because we have not made a submit button. So after making a submit button, it will not accept, because there is a certain way how we use an email. We have to put at the rate, dot com, many things are there. So we are gonna use that, like I'm gonna explain it later on. So moving on to the form, what if we ask a question like, which year, um, which year are you currently studying? So this is a question asked. Yeah, let's make bank statement. It's pretty much clear. So what if I ask a question like, which year are you studying in? And I want to give them options. So we can make multiple choice questions by giving them multiple sort of answers. Like we can give them options. So for that we use none of that, either we use checkboxes or we use radio buttons. For example, when we start, we type 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 video. So and like we have to give a name. For example, like designated like let's say DX and goes it, and then we want to give an option. Let's say first year, first year. It's gonna copy it. Instead like things. Yeah. So first year, second year, third year. Let's save it and let's see how it goes. Yeah, it comes like this, and we can select either one of them. Either one of them. It's like we cannot select multiple. So it's like a multiple choice question, but with every single type of answers. So which year are you currently studying in? You just can select only one, either first year, second year, third year, or fourth year. So moving on now. Hope my screen is visible. So moving on, what if we want to show the user, like we want to make a checkbox, like where we can select multiple number of options. So for that we use type as checkbox. So first we make a general question like what are your subjects? So subjects, then we make an input like so we do the input. So checkbox. What the checkbox helps us to do, I've already explained. Let's give it a name. Like some CSS library you can like maintain as one. Give it the option name. So let's see CSC 001. Let's copy it. See, let's rearrange it. CSC 001, CSC 002, CSC 003. Save it and then go to the page. See, everything has been given in a straight line. So what mistake we have done? The mistake we have done is we have not entered a breakline statement here. So if we add a breakline statement, we can say after this, save it. I think it's gonna find. I think breakline statement is perfect. Let's see. Something else has popped up. Sorry. That's okay. Now we select drop down menu. How can we make a drop down menu? These are very simple. We have to use select options. So here we will just go and, for example, we write a question like, what is your favorite color? This is what is favorite color? Let's statement. Just select tag here. We give it options. Options. How many options we can give? It's our wish. So we give an option. Let's give orange. Orange. Just gonna select these. So now we have, I guess, four options. So orange, red. It's my favorite color. Save it and let's see how the output comes. And as you can see here, when we click on the drop down menu, you see like we can select any one of the colors we want and get saved. It's kind of nice. Now the forms, we move on to another topic which is called, I guess, submit buttons. Submit button. It's all that simple. Let's go to set that, make a break statement. The break statements now for submit, we use a button. So we use input by submit. Let's see how this goes. As you can see, we have a submit button right in front of us. And if we want to make a button, submit. Submit. Here I've given the name for submit, I guess. So here it's given submit. Save it. Okay. So here it is given as submit and I have a reset button. So what if I want to change the name of the button? So I can do that right here. Change value is equal to here I change the value. Here for example, save it. So you can see the name has been changed, but the functions they are having is totally the same. Now, for example, we have already entered a username, we have entered a password, we have entered an email. The thing is now, what if a person does not like, what if we want to show an example of how a username should be kept? So we can use a tag called placeholder as it's already shown the placeholder. We show our name like how we write. So I'm going to show song. Show song. This also password also we are going to use. So email ID. So placeholder as well. DBC at the gmail.com. Save it of course. It's, as you can see here, when we click it, we can type anything, it goes fades away. But if you don't, it stays here. So as you can see, like things just appear, like it just gives you a blueprint of how things are gonna be. So sometimes what people do is like they won't mention this. They just write enter a username here. Like they won't mention this thing and they will just write enter a username to make it more classy. So we're just learning the basics. So I'm just gonna save this thing. So for example, like if I want to like name someone like for example pick a password of something, email ID, which I'm currently studying and I'm studying in third year and I want it for CSE 002 and CSE 003. My favorite color is orange and if I do this, this goes and gets submitted. But the only matter is it's not getting submitted somewhere because we have not attached it to a PHP file yet. So after attaching it to a PHP file, it will get stored in a database. So that is my topic. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm forgetting one part, and that is, I guess, placeholder or text area. So we are just gonna hop on and like add a text area before the select. So enter your feedback if you want to add your feedback space. Stop text area. Text area. Just do text area like this. Let's see. So it shows us a text area like this. Second, this. Let's use a wait time. Now we can click this part of the area and we can like minimize or maximize the length of this. And it is basically a text area. You can use things. So I've not entered any like specific validations like the size and all. I can add your size, size equal to I guess we give a size 50. We add a placeholder or as well. Thoughts, I guess. Uh, save it. Goes back to the same shape because we have not mentioned any width or length. But if you mention it, it goes back. It goes to a desired position. I guess that's the basic things which are needed in a form. And now I'll be talking about my IWP assignment, which I, along with two other people, are doing together. The topic name of the topic is Blood Portal blood donation too. But before jumping to that, I want to show you some of the examples of how you can make HTML login page a bit more beautiful than this, because this looks very standardized and I don't think like people will be more engaged in filling these things. So this is a form I made which is only used like I've only used HTML here. Who that show is the HTML form. I've made a form and given a border of 0. So for here, if you see, aren't any borders. These are white. As you can see, I've made a table and the table goes around. I've also added colors like white, font, and given colors to them all as well. I've given color as in the background as well, such as light blue. So you can see all the light blue color has been given here and the border color has been given white. Here is a select menu I've used again for this. Here's a display name. Here's an address. Address I've used text area. Then here, as you can see, I've given row 3 and column 20, which specifies the area. Thus, this area is this. If you change it to, I guess, 4, save it. Now, if I reverse it, as you can see, it gets changed. So the previous form, we didn't make any specific rows and columns, but here it is there. And then what we have done, we have given a style of max length, this and this, the text area. Then again, we have made a email ID for placeholders for emails here. And then we have given a gender. We have made again an option called, we have used radio to ask either male or female. You can check only one. After that, the end, I have just made accept all formalities, terms and conditions, a checkbox, and then a submit and a reset button. So this was my first, I guess, digital assignment of lab. And the thing I've been working on right now is this page right here. This is one of my projects which I'm dealing with right now. And as the name of the product we are making is Creative Co. The main thing is like we're gonna create a website where like this is not a project related to IWP, but I'm just gonna share because I've made the login page and the sign up page for the pages. So thing is, here is a login page. I've used CSS here. Uh, I'll show you the codes after a few minutes, but let's see how the login page looks like. This is a very standard login page. I've not designed it very much, but it's a very responsive page. You know. So here I've used placeholder as my like, and here as you can see, it shows please fill this field. So I've done this as well. And if you click it, it changes its shape and color as well. So if I write my name, for example, SOUPIK, it goes in blue. And for password as well, it takes in blue. Forget password. We have not attached any link to it right now because we are working on it. Here's a login page. As I told you, we changed the value settings to login and we make it. We have also made the button a bit more hovering, as you can see. So this changes its size, and the forget button also has the same thing. Now this is a very simple login page. It just requires a user and a password. What if we want to sign up for a new member? We go into this one. We click on the sign up button, which also is user interactive. And whenever we click it, we get this sign up page. Here also it asks a username. For example, we write it solid username. Okay, yeah. Let's give a funky username like Lucifer, for example. Enter my name, enter my email address. So, for example, if I add any email address, like something, 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 it won't accept. Enter mobile number, 10 numbers, and some password, and I want to sign in. It's not going to take in the submit because it shows that it's missing an at the rate. It's not in its position. It's not satisfying the need of an email ID. So I have to write something like this. Still, it's showing like it is incomplete. So I have to write gmail.com. Is then the sign up page will. What if I make one part of the thing go like I don't enter anything? Will it take? It says please fill this field. So that is done by using the tag called required. And I will show the code for this. Let's add something. And I guess yeah, and it's taken up. And what if you want to go back to the login page? We use this. So this is a user interactive login page I've made for the website project I'm really doing right now. I'm going to implement the same type of login page in my IWP project also, which is blood donation group. This is my project, and I'm doing my project with my team members Shreya, Karthik, and Sunil. As we have already discussed about the importance of our project, is mainly because of how fastly, how quickly we connect people to hospitals so that people don't die due to lack of blood during operations or any type of emergencies. So we are basically making a website group where people can enter their names, their blood groups, their informations, and they will be connected to a database which can be accessed through all the hospitals. The hospital people will get contact with these people, call them, get their blood donated, and use it for further use. So that is the main purpose, so that people get to use, like people don't struggle to find donors right away if they are in an emergency. So objective is the purpose of the project is to bring more and more people in the hospitals together so that in the case of emergencies, the blood requirements in the hospitals and all hospitals and the users can stay connected and make collective efforts to save lives. So here we have technologies we are using are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node.js for backend, MongoDBS for our database, and PyScript for security purposes. It is used in Google as well as Mozilla Firefox as a web browsers, and it works on all Windows 7 and above OS, even in Mac OS. So my contribution to my project is mainly the front end part, which deals with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And as I've showed you a prototype of my project, like this is the login page which I've made for some other project, but I'm going to use it in this project as well because I think it's really great and like it has all the user interactive uh, materials which like encourages people to like uh, come up to our website and donate, like register for the donations. So that's all from my side. If you have any queries, please let me know. Thank you so much.